Oh, there's our problem. Now we have a situation on our hands.
The far north of the Kruger National Park is different. It is more remote, slower, quieter, and completely unpredictable. You drive long stretches without seeing another vehicle, and sometimes it feels like you're the only people out there. Like most people visiting the Kruger, we were really hoping to see lions or leopards, but instead we ended up having one of the most interesting trips of our entire lives. We entered the Kruger through the Paul Kruger Gate, closest to home from the Sabi Sands. Luckily for us, the Letaba Bridge had just opened up after the recent floods, and we could safely make it to Shingwedzi. It was very interesting for us to see the impact that the floods had on the Kruger and how all the animals were enjoying the abundance of water. We were so excited when we checked in at Shingwedzi. We never even got a chance to really film our campsites, and we just immediately headed off onto our first afternoon game drive. As always, the sightings definitely did not disappoint. Our main reason for loving the north so much is because of how secluded and truly still wild this area feels.
At first glance, we thought these wildebeest were digging for water, but we soon realized it was just a bunch of youngsters playing around, scent marking, and rolling around in the sand. Soon our day came to an end. We started making our way back to camp, lit a fire, and enjoyed the sounds that the bush had on offer.
anticipation of an early morning game drive never got old. Each dawn felt like a fresh start for the bush, with new tracks, new sounds, and new stories to uncover. Around every corner, the possibility of an unforgettable sighting kept us searching.
As we were admiring a large bull giraffe in the road, something distracted us completely. A giraffe cow stood close by with a condition closely resembling wry face, a severe facial deformity where her upper jaw appears almost absent. Despite her unusual appearance, she moved calmly through the bush as if it was just another day. When we shared her image, people recognized her immediately, responding saying she's been seen in the Shingwedzi area for many years, even raising offspring. A striking reminder of how adaptable wildlife can be. We had a bit of like a weird noise coming from the front left, and the brake caliper springs wasn't replaced a little while ago, so I replaced them 4 days ago, and now we started hearing from the same wheel a different noise, and I thought, oh for sure, but wheel bearings, because the car's already over 100,000 k's, but luckily I don't think it's wheel bearings. Come have a look here. So can you see this, the brake caliper rod completely. That's what we've been hearing. That, let me see. That noise. That's what we've been hearing. So I don't really want to drive any further because this is going to catch in the wheel again, and then we're going to have a bugger up of no. Well, it's not going to be a massive bugger up, but yeah, it's not the best thing in the world to drive like that. I'm going to have to take the wheel off.
Over here.
Duct tape and cable ties will be sharp. There's the brake caliper rod that keeps the brake calipers where they're supposed to be. So now we have a decision to either go to Puna Maria, which is on a relatively flat road, which is fine, or we fix it right here. I would have liked to have fixed it right here, but it's never a great idea to get out of your vehicle in the Kruger National Park. Ironically, it was the very part that I fixed the previous week that failed. We ended up not fixing it in the bush. We opted to take the brake caliper pin out of the brake calipers, drove very carefully to Puna Maria and fixed it in a much safer environment.
After spending some time at Puna Maria, we decided it was time to head back to Shingwedzi and find a new campsite. Shortly after picking a new camping spot, we had some unexpected visitors.
After a couple of amazing nights at Shingwedzi, we look forward to spending some time at Tsendze Rustic Camp. On the way there, we decided to drive through the Tropic of Capricorn Loop, well known for vast amounts of plains game. Spotting an elephant over these great open plains creates a bit of an optical illusion, making them look twice as big as they actually are.
As we followed along the loop, we found some vultures feeding on a wildebeest carcass. We stayed around for some time to see if whatever killed the wildebeest came back, but no predators returned.
One cool thing about Tsendze is that there's a gate right over there, and I don't know if we're allowed to, but you can just walk to Mooiplas from your campsite. You can have a coffee here. We just watched a little bit of the sunset, but the sun goes into your eyes, so we opted for a little fence line walk. We couldn't believe the amount of crocodiles, water birds, and aquatic life in general that we saw. We've been in this area before. However, every time we come here, we get reminded of how diverse this place actually is. After spending much longer on the bridge than we initially anticipated, we had just enough time to do one last loop before the gates closed. However, nothing could prepare us for what came next. I'm good, thank you. We were driving on the Shongololo loop, and we found a dead giraffe that's been electrocuted by the power lines.
Yeah, I know that power. It has been reported several times, yeah. Close to the pen, am I correct?
Yeah, they're by Ntombeni Pan.
Ntombeni Pen, yeah, they reported that.
We've just spoken with the reception at Mpani. She was very helpful, phoned the section ranger or ranger on duty immediately, and then handed the phone to us. We spoke with him, and unfortunately it is out of their hands. Sandparks is not allowed to touch the power lines, which is quite unfortunate. And they said it's not only been one day that these power lines have been broken, it's been a day or two.
After 8 incredible nights in the Kruger National Park, it was time to head back home to the Tsendze Sands.